It's a sad day to be a high school dropout because it seems your only means of income is shutting you down. What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin and welcome back to the channel. Now, most people should know about this by now. It seems that Onlyfans has taken a step that could be seen as a good and bad direction at the same time. Now, let's not kid ourselves here. Onlyfans has been built upon the backs of those in the department of nut busting and credit card swiping. Now, am I one of those people who screams in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ that these people need to be stopped?
No.
If there is money to be made, I say do it. Now, besides the fact that I haven't done my math homework yet, we're gonna talk about how Amaranth likes men, and how Onlyfans has seemingly dug its own grave.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
At one point in time, Onlyfans was not the place to go for people who thought porn wasn't free. It was supposed to be much like how The Quartering put it.
What we're seeing here is, and a lot of people don't know this actually about Onlyfans, that is that it started out as basically a Patreon alternative.
But because of the power showing your tits on the internet can bring you, and because of the need of a few seconds of pleasure in men's lives, instead of Patreon, we got a strip club where anyone can do it and you can throw as much money around as you want and see as much cleavage as you want. Which led to the phase of narcissists, crackheads, and grandmas making Onlyfans pages to make a quick buck. But that era is seemingly over, as in October of 2021, all explicit content will be banned from the website itself. Now, I want to read this article to basically understand why exactly this is happening. So I won't waste any more of you guys' time, so let's get into this.
Hello, motherfucker.
Onlyfans is banning porn. The company announced today it's a surprise move meant to protect its partnership with banks and payment providers. The platform will still allow creators to post nude photos and videos, but not any sexually explicit conduct. The change goes into effect starting in October. So it seems to me that the change is coming about because Onlyfans would actually like to exist, in the same sense of me talking about how much Susan loves my channel. Now, while I do believe that what people were doing on that site at times was pretty weird, I couldn't do anything but respect the grind because some of these people on OnlyFans were making more money than I will ever see in my lifetime. And while, yes, they were sharing pictures of themselves that probably shouldn't have been shared throughout the entire internet that might come back and bite all of them in the ass at some point, and how they explain how they were able to buy a multi-million-dollar mansion because they sold a couple pictures of themselves online, in my opinion, it'd be worth it. The decision comes as the London-based company has reportedly been struggling to raise new funding. You're telling me you can't somehow find a Pornhub sponsorship? Despite monumental growth, because investors are cautious or contractually prohibited from investing in adult content, but being a major platform for adult creators, OnlyFans risk alienating the very users who made it big in the first place. I mean, you could always have like a possible 18 plus option where people above the age of 18 obviously can go view porn, I guess. Either way, you're driving people away from this sort of platform where there is obviously money to be made. Onlyfans confirmed the decision in a statement shared with Input. Effective 1st October of 2021, Onlyfans will prohibit the posting of any content containing sexually explicit conduct. In order to ensure the long-term sustainability of the platform and to continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. Creators will continue to be allowed to post content containing nudity as long as it is consistent with our acceptable use policy. These changes are to comply with the requests of our banking partners and payout providers. We will be sharing more details in the coming days and will actively support and guide our creators through the change in content guidelines.
It's kind of funny how a site like OnlyFans has better TOS than a site like Twitch, which is infinitely more popular, but I guess at the same time, they basically overlap because Twitch is just trying to be the next OnlyFans.
Because these platforms allow anyone to sign up, investors have reportedly been worried that minors could subscribe to see adult creators' content or make content of their own. OnlyFans has been trying to raise money at a $1 billion valuation, and although it could be profitable without raising new money, the company has existing investors who want to sell their shares for a profit. I'd say in most part, it's mostly due to the minor thing, because we don't need children going on to OnlyFans, especially, and making their own adult-type content. A lawsuit at some point would probably be, like, inevitable if that happened. You'd also open the door for people who are unfavorable in your community. There's already a lot of things that are messed up in the world, and especially here on YouTube, but having pedos run around on OnlyFans is not something I look forward to talking about. Some good things that can come out of this new policy is that it can give OnlyFans a new image. Instead of being known for a secondary porn site that it already is known for, it can just be another alternative to Patreon like it's supposed to be, while still having its some sort of own identity with perks that come with it. But I think in the end, because of this new policy change, OnlyFans is going to lose a lot of steam. Most people just go to OnlyFans to get rich off their feet pics, not to talk about things like Patreon. And while I think there will be an inevitable decline becoming of this, I think OnlyFans had a pretty good run. It without a doubt made about 10 times as much money as they were probably expecting, and it got a bunch of people famous, and it's very well known now, and has probably caused the ushering in of a new era of porn stars. But I think like Tumblr, when they changed things and it lost its popularity, OnlyFans has dug its own grave and is following the same way. The up times were big, but now the down times I think have come. But with that, everybody, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked it, make sure you guys go like, subscribe, follow me on my social media like my Twitter in the description below, and of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!